Welcome back to the UB Bulls Blue and White Award Show.
Well, spring is finally in the air here at UB Bulls country, and I think we can all agree we're excited that the grass is getting green and the flowers are coming up. And well, this past spring, our men's tennis team did a first, qualifying for the NCAA tournament. So let's give a round of applause for Coach Lee Nickel and his team. And now it's time to introduce the 2015 Spring Sport Team MVPs.
Baseball, Nick Sinay. The speedy leadoff man earned first-team All-MAC honors after ranking second in the nation in stolen bases with 39 and finishing the season with a .326 batting average. Softball, Alexis Curtis received All-MAC first-team honors and All-Region honors as she finished with a .429 batting average and a school record 72 hits. Men's tennis, Sergio Aravallo led the team in singles wins and was twice named MAC Singles Player of the Week. Women's tennis, Tanya Stoyanovska had over 20 victories in singles and doubles for the second straight season and was twice named MAC Singles Player of the Week. Men's outdoor track and field, John Jones, the three-time MAC champion in the shot put, became UB's first national champion with a throw of 20.92 meters. Women's outdoor track and field, Meg Manley, a 2015 MAC champion in the 800 meters, she earned first-team All-MAC honors. Rowing, Samantha Page, a team captain and standout in the Varsity 8, she helped lead the Bulls to a third-place finish at the 2015 CAA Championships.
I'm now joined by UB Athletics Director Alan Green. Can you tell everybody a little bit about how much inspiration you get in your role, seeing all the outstanding people and performances, both athletically and academically, from this group here today?
Sure. Well, for a guy that's not very smart, seeing all these student athletes excel in the classroom is tremendously exciting. I think they're doing a phenomenal job of just dedicating themselves to their craft. And making sure that they're getting a world-class education.
Certainly we know they can't do it by themselves, and they get a lot of help here from your staff, from the academic folks, from the people that support UB Athletics, the boosters, the upgrades in facilities. Talk a little bit about how that figures into the equation.
Well, one of our core values is the student-athlete experience, and there's a lot that's included in that. And obviously the facilities, academic, making sure that we have academic support, and making sure that we're generating revenue to help fund their experience. We want to make sure that this is the time of their lives. These 4 years go by really fast, and we want to make sure that these young people enjoy it.
Well, now that you've kind of settled yourself into this job as athletics directors a little bit, give everybody an idea of what you sort of see as the future here. What's your vision for what the blue and white can become?
All the highlights and all the championships, a lot more of those.
Okay. I don't know that it needs to be said any better than that. I think one of the things that everybody has noticed over the last couple of weeks is a new look around here, the new branding campaign. You know, I've seen you get a little mad on occasion, Alan, and I keep wondering if that new Bull logo might have been modeled after you on a bad day.
Maybe it was. That's my toughest face I can make. That wasn't funny. No, the branding is really cool. It's you know, a couple years ago, the athletics department tried to tell its story about our comprehensive university. Now, from a broader scope, the university has taken the lead to talk about how comprehensive we are. And it's great to be a part of that and to make sure that people understand that we are New York's public powerhouse, and these student athletes here and our coaches are representing the flagship university in the state of New York.
And finally, Alan, you've got a crowd here full of folks that are graduating and moving on in the next stage of their life, and you've got the next award winners for next year at this awards banquet. What's sort of your message to everybody here, whether they're coming, going, staying, continuing? What's your message?
My message is to enjoy this time here. Do not take it all for granted and squeeze every last drop out of this orange and just enjoy the experience.
Alan, thank you very much.
Thank you, Paul.
It's time for another Athlete of the Year nomination.
My freshman season, it was a big learning process. We had so many young guys. We were trying to compete with teams that were much older than us, much more experienced. And we grew a lot from the 3 years that I've been here. And I think that's a testament to our coaches and the work ethic of our players to be able to grow from my freshman year to where we are now. Our team being better helped me be better. After I saw that free kick go in against Western Michigan and knew I was playing in the MAC finals, it was pure joy to see all those guys, the huge smiles on their face chasing me around the field. I mean, it was one of the best feelings of my life, and I'll never forget. Now that we've competed in a MAC championship game, we just want to keep growing from there. We can't slow down now. So we're looking to win the MAC championship, and we're looking to compete in the NCAA tournament, get our name out there on a national level. After hearing the names that have won the UB Male Athlete of the Year award before, like Khalil Mack and names like that, it's a real honor to the work I've done all my life to finally be appreciated by the school that I've been working hard for. It's just a great honor.
And will all of our MAC Presidential Award winners please stand up to be recognized? Yeah, give it up for them. The MAC Presidential Award recognizes graduating and exhausting eligibility student athletes who have achieved a 3.5 minimum cumulative GPA. Great job by all of you.
The 1958 Lambert Cup Football Team Endowed Scholarship was started by members of UB's 1958 football team, and that happened back in 2011. And since then, many former players have contributed to the endowment fund. The scholarship was started by the members of the celebrated 1958 Lambert Cup team that was invited to play in the Tangerine Bowl, the school's first bowl game invitation. However, the team was informed that the site of the bowl game had a strict rule that blacks and whites could not play on the same field at the same time. Well, this would mean that Willie Evans and Mike Wilson, both African Americans, two of the Bulls' best players, would not be able to play in the game. Well, following a meeting, the team decided that if Evans and Wilson couldn't play in the game, no one on the team would participate, and thus turning down the bid to play in the Tangerine Bowl. Well, this year, the 1958 Lambert Cup Football Team Endowed Scholarship is awarded posthumously to Solomon Jackson. Coach Leipold is here to give the award to the Jackson family.
You're watching the UB Bulls Blue and White Award Show, coming to you live on ESPN3.